Hold on to your vinyl. It's Prog Hat.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking and viewing this video, and thanks if you're new and you're stopping by. Welcome. Well folks, couple of things about this video that I'm doing. I want to pay respects to another rock legend that passed away earlier in this week, and then I want to show some of my recent vinyl finds from this week. Okay, so let me begin with this. When I found this out, it had been days later, but on August the 13th, Greg Ken passed away. And here's an album that I have of his that I really love, and it has one of his biggest hits, the breakup song. And it's true to this day. They don't write them like that anymore. I simply love this album. I believe some of the members came from Eddie Money's recording group when they were making his self debut. But you go check that and verify, or like we've been hearing lately, you can go fact check me. Okay. But yeah, I just want to say that, man, I was really shocked. Again, I couldn't believe it. I didn't know that he wasn't probably in good health, but I didn't also know another thing too, that he was still making music. Honestly, I don't remember what album I stopped at buying his stuff, but I do have a few of his records, and now I'm going to be on the lookout for some of the other ones I don't have. But again, rest in peace. Greg Ken wrote some really catchy power pop tunes, in my opinion. All right, now we're going to get into the vinyl finds for this week. Didn't get out much. One of them was found by my lovely wife, who texts me and sends me a photo. Hey, do you got this one? I just found it. She went out. She goes out thrifting a lot of times during the week. And but before I get into showing that record, I did yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Saturday. I gathered a little bit, a few things. There was some CDs, some cassettes, records I really wasn't listening to that much anymore. And I went to a different record store in Texas to do a trade with those items, and was shocked about the store credit I got, and I greatly appreciated that I added that trade to get, and part of my money to get album, one of those deluxe editions. I don't think it's like the real super deluxe, because I think Little Feat, what they're doing is like 3 album LP sets, and then there's 2 album LP sets. I'm a little bit kind of confused by it. But before I begin, I didn't think I was going to pick up any of those deluxe editions, but for what I've been reading and hearing, they sound great, and they come with some really good stuff. Now, for the longest time, I had this Little Feat box set, and I thought this was plenty. And on this disc, and the reason I'm showing it, because some of the, not a lot of them, but I noticed outtakes and rare versions on Feats Don't Fail Me Now, and I'm fixing to show that here. But this is a wonderful disc. I believe also a box set came out, and you can still get the box set. It's not too bad. It might be in folks' price range. I don't know. But this one, you get like 24 outtakes. Hotcakes. I like that. So the album that I got picked up, one of the deluxe editions, is this the 1974 classic Feats Don't Fail Me Now, Little Feat. I think the very first album that was my gateway into Little Feat was their debut album, which I love that record. But yeah, as you can see right there, there's the hot outtakes. I'll just say it that way, and they sound good. This reissue sounds amazing. Rock and blues, if that's your thing, and there's some horns on some songs, this might be your kind of thing. They also put some, like I mentioned, some not live, but rare recordings that are good. In fact, the one that I really did like a lot was this tune called Long Distant Lover. It's an outtake. It's really, really good. The highlights for me and the song that got me into Little Feat was Rock and Roll Doctor, and then Oh Atlanta, which I think is a Bad Company did a remake of that on their album Desolation Angels or something like that. But also Love Side 3 that ends with this medley, Cold, 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 Triple Face Boogie, almost close to 10 minutes. That was probably my very first Little Feat album I ever got in my young teenage years was Waiting for Columbus, and I love that record. I haven't picked up the reissue of it. It's a nice little gatefold. And let's see here. Comes with this really awesome, this is the back, nice little book with a nice essay written. Photos are really good in this book. I haven't read it yet, but there they are in action. One of the photos. It's a really nice book. I don't remember how many pages it is. Little Feat. Folks, some folks around here in Texas are in these, like they say, in these parts, are Little Feat fans. I'm surprised. There's a lot of people here that like Little Feat. I like Little Feat. I love them. Okay, the second album that I picked up from that record store where I got the Little Feat, $5 copy of John Mayall, Looking Back. Slowly but surely, my John Mayall collection is growing. I love this album cover. A lot of featured great artists on this. I'll just name a few. Jack Bruce, Eric Clapton, Ainsley Dunbar, Mick Fleetwood, Peter Green, Keith Hartley, if I said that correctly, John McVie, and one of my favorite guitar players, Mick Taylor, 1969. Like I said, rock, blues. This is what's going to be new to me, but I haven't been disappointed with John Mayall. I've just been here recently getting into his music about the last maybe year or so. Here's the inside cover. Even got a little appearance right there of I think it's somewhere on here. Let me just make sure. I know I saw, yeah, X Yardbird. I was curious and I looked in the dead wax. Sometimes I do that every once in a while. And on this dead wax, it says the words Bell Sound. I'm going to listen to this before the day is over. Okay, moving right along, folks. This is defined that my sweetheart found, and it's in very good shape. I don't have any free albums. I just have a Paul Kossoff, like a double compilation album. But free, this is Highway. This is a really good record. It's on that old, like, tan brown looking A&M, right? And just a really good classic rock blues album. Two of my favorite songs are on this album. That's what I'm getting to. The Highway song and The Stealer. They're really nice shape. Even the record is. It just needs to be clean. Do one of the spin clean. Once in a while, I'll pick up something kind of like new. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I picked up one of these, and it was like $3 or $4, brand new. Put out by Mondo or the Art of Soundtracks, distributed by Light in the Attic. This is Miles Brown, The Gateway. It says soundtrack, but I'm a little bit puzzled by that because I didn't find anything about a movie. But like I said, could be a movie. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a little bit. I don't know all the details about it. But this is really, really good. It's electronic. It's got some techno and synthwave to it. Album came out in 2020. But it is on this really nice colored vinyl. I was showing this earlier to my daughter. She thought this was cool because she liked the way it kind of looked like it was a pole scene or something. But yeah, hopefully you can see that. It's really neat. Or Nova. Maybe that's what the word she said. It looks like kind of like a Nova effect or look. That's a really good sounding record. I like that. And then my last two records I won in an auction. This is John Coltrane. It's a different cover of the album known as Coltrane Time. So let me just show you it. But it's that record, and it sounds great. This album sounds really, really good. It says 1958, then it says 1963, and then 1983 released on Ace Records. But look at that lineup right there. Killer lineup. It's a really good sounding record. Here's the label that it's on. I'm just going to say a European Press or something. But really good record. Happy I won it. Then the auctioneer of the auction threw in a free record, and I'm glad to have this because I didn't have any Crazy Horse in my collection. And this is their album Loose, and I've listened to it, and I really love this record. I love Crazy Horse. I'm sure everybody knows who they back up, and that is Mr. Neil Young. Nice gatefold. Alrighty, folks. So that's going to be it for this video. I'll be back. Usually I've been making 2 videos a week, in case anybody wants to know, but I've gotten down back to 1. Just taking it easy a little bit, one reason. And but there are some other records that I simply love that I'm still going to do a review, or once in a while come up with something. But I will continue to do at least 1 video a week. And if you don't see me for a little while, I'm just basically taking a break. Take care, everybody. God bless, and let the music be your journey. Take care.